Hello, Maniacs. This is K.O.R and welcome to another podcast video of K.O.R Podcast. So today's podcast, I want to talk about for this topic or this conversation about it, something that's popping up in my mind and something that just caught up on my somewhat interest of explaining. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat up just to get rid of something. Anyway, today I want to talk about for this podcast is AI. So, what do I think about AI? Well, not much really, but I kind of do know what it is. AI is a type of feature, I guess, or a tool that it could be used for, like, based on the photos that you have in your gallery, or making a scenario or something that makes it action-packed, or make it look, I don't know, based on whatever narrative that any user can type and figure out, or making a scene of something that I don't know. They make it like a movie based, or a horror flick or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I did hear about what AI does, but what? Because to be honest, I don't even know how to make the AI work. To be honest, and I never done AI in my life. I never did, and and I heard some people are interested of that kind of tool, but there are most people that they hate about AI. Let me talk about one side to the other. The first side I want to talk about is, like I mentioned, what people liked AI because they just want to put their photos of whatever they have in their gallery, or representing someone like a family person, or a friend of a person, or some comedy stuff and other things that they could come up with anything if they use some kind of like a tool for AI and stuff. They just, well, man, I don't know how to explain this. I'm sorry about that, K.O.R Maniacs. Man, there's so many things I just don't know what to explain or what to say. Like, people using AI stuff. Anyway, they use that like for some like movie stuff, or they used it for some, I don't know, like peaceful moments. Like, for example, like I recently saw an AI video like about a deceased WWE legendary wrestler. We already know who he is. The immortal Hulk Hogan, God rest his soul. Someone made an AI video of him like walking up to heaven and meeting his old friend of his, and also meeting Scott Hall, or Razor Ramon, from back then, until he changed his wrestling name to not Razor Ramon. I meant Scott Hall. I apologize. Instead of like wrestling, they just gave each other a hug to know that it felt like they reunite with them. And that's showing peace, like knowing that he's in a better place and he's meeting his old friends again, like to talk about stuff and all. That's one of those things I was talking about using AI stuff. Even though I still don't know much about AI, but it shows it like how was it made, like showing that you wanted that kind of experience, knowing that someone's in a better place. And the other video, AI video, is about like, well, I don't know, like putting yourself in an action movie or a scary movie, or putting yourself as a police officer, do some jokes even though you haven't make any, or they haven't make any, but the AI did it for you or for them. That's what they are doing that for. I don't know what kind of category they were doing, or what they're typing, or what they're saying, or what they're making, or typing in scenarios. Anyway, since I talked to you guys about how people like AI, let's talk about the people who hate about AI. Um, and I can tell why people hate AI, like really, really hate AI. It's because AI, it's like trying to replace reality with some things that isn't real. Like we thought it was real, but it's not, because that's just like destroying the reality that we are all in, and focus more about computer. Like this is all computerized. It's not real. You don't know if it's real. You don't know if it is real. You don't even know if that actually really happened. Like it's like just like from the mid-years action movie The Matrix, because you don't know if this is real or if it's all computerized. Like you don't know if you're in it or some kind of simulation, or well, not a simulation. What is this? Some alien abduction stuff? My bad. That I ain't no conspiracy theorist or anything. No, no, no. Anyway, yeah, they just don't like AI that much, even though and again, disclaimer, and as a notice or a reminder, I don't know much about AI at all and never used it at all, but I understand what they're telling people why they hate AI, so it's best for me to just not uh get into this AI stuff, because there are content creators that I heard that they got hated because they just want to change everything to AI. For example, Cop. Even though I don't know a lot about Cop, but I heard about him. Like I don't know him, but I heard about him. About like he destroyed his own YouTube channel of changing his own appearance and everything else that he worked so hard during those years as a YouTuber, becoming himself AI. And since he just made one huge flop of his plan, his channel just plummets and just it was never the same again, because you don't know, or anyone does not know, if Cop is actually playing or actually talking, but no, everything is all AI generated. And that just angers the viewers, and it angers people in general, of people don't even want to have anything AI to make us think that this is actually real, or is it all computer generated to scare us off, or to question about it, or even want to search for, or like like trying to investigate that's something that isn't real. So, whew, I know exactly what they were going through, and I get it completely. I understand that one. I really do. And again, even though I already said that, but I want to remind you guys, just to make sure. I didn't plan. I'm not planning to do AI stuff, nor I never know about AI at all. So don't worry, I'm not going to do AI stuff, because I heard that people just hates it, and I could tell that one of the content creators used that just to play their viewers like that. I won't do that kind of stuff. I don't like to do AI. I rather stick on the content that I enjoy. Like I will continue on making videos like I already did for the past 10 years, expressing, enjoying the fun, and playing games, and also currently revisiting the games that I've already done on my channel years ago. So that's my thing. That I always do that, and I'll continue to do so. So that way my channel will be pure and real and not AI, because AI stuff is just ruins everything. This ain't the Matrix. This is real life gameplay on my channel. Real life stuff. Showing it for real for the viewers, and knowing how fun those games are for the people. Like you, Kevilmaniacs. So yeah, AI, it was an interesting tool and all. I understand that, like trying to make it look awesome and trying to be comedic, and also showing some interesting action scenes on the creators' narratives. But there are some people who are using it, like trying to scare people, trying to believe things that isn't real, thinking of like when when there's real people talking to you about stuff, but all of a sudden it's all AI generated, and you thought it was real, but it isn't, and that makes you feel upset and angry. I get that. I understand that. I know what you all been through. Don't worry. AI is, and I can tell and I understand, AI is an interesting tool, but manipulating way, but also using it manipulating the viewers of something that is cringeworthy, that's like folded over, scared off in a corner, like 100 million times more cringed up and weirded out of something that it makes you feel like uneasy of things and all. I get that. Don't worry. One day they will actually stop, because even though it is pretty interesting and fun, but it can also lead to misunderstanding, not knowing what's real or not. It just happens. It's a very weird and odd world on the internet, and also happening in the virtual world. All right. Anyway, Maniacs, that is the end of this podcast video. Even though I'm around like 11 minutes, or soon to be 12 minutes, but I know it's not that long like the other podcast videos. But I just wanted to. I have the inspiration from a friend of mine who talked about AI stuff, and I also wanted to bring that one up on a podcast to talk about what is like somewhat good about AI and somewhat bad about AI, and there's like a debate. I'm not going to be part of the debate. I just want to talk about what AI was for and what people think about AI. Like, do they hate it? Do they like it? I don't know. That depends of their interest. But to me, I have no interest of making AI stuff. I have no interest at all. I'd rather stick on the videos that is real, 100% real, like I always did. And again, I did this for 10 years. Maniacs. I've been doing gameplay videos and other videos like unboxings and podcast videos like you're listening right now. Those are real. Don't worry, not AI, fully real. So anyway. That is the end of this podcast video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you want to see more of those videos, stick around to my channel if you like to see more of my videos that I've done for the past 10 years. So, later to you all, and I'll see you all in the next podcast. Take care, Maniacs, and have a great day.